about me, and then we're gonna get further into that. My parents are Ghanaians, so that makes me a Ghanaian American, an American Ghanaian, right? Meaning I was born in America, but my roots are from Ghana, and I'm so happy and grateful for that. Reason being is in my high school years, you can say I was a badass, right? I was a bad girl, and I was sent back to Ghana to be straightened out. Yeah. A lot of people get threats like, I'm gonna take you back, I'm gonna take you back, I'm gonna send you back. Oh, my parents, at first I thought they were joking, but no, this was no joke. They really sent me back. And you know, at the time in high school, you know, you're young, you don't really understand why they're doing whatever they're doing, but you know what? In some ways, I respect what they did, honestly. And I feel like because of that, it has shaped me to be the person that I am today. So mom and dad, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. So anyway, let's get into that. I know a lot of you are probably like, what? She lived in Ghana. How was that? What did she do? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to talk about what I did and how I ended up getting there, because I want to save that for another video. Duh! Can't spoil it all now. But yeah, we're going to talk about my experience today. Living in Ghana, what I went through, and how it shaped me and taught me things about myself that I didn't even know. So living in Ghana was very hard because I didn't have any of my parents. And you know, no one loves you more than your parents. Nobody's gonna really take their time to understand you or deal with your nonsense, should I say, than your parents. Fortunately for me, my parents are very active in my life. They did call, they did try to help give me money and things like that, but I stayed with family members. So with school, I had to cut my hair. Girl! Imagine you having okay, so I dyed my hair in high school. I had like burgundy wine-ish hair color, and it was so nice. The texture was so beautiful. I'm really into hair. I ended up even getting a cosmetology license. So you can just imagine, since I was 12 years old, I've been doing hair. I've been passionate about it and stuff. So them cutting my hair was the biggest deal for me. And I will never forget when they cut my hair and I picked up my hair from the floor at the barber shop. Everyone laughed at me because I was putting it back on my head, like, and I'm crying and they're just laughing. And it was such a hurtful experience. I mean, now I can laugh at it, but it was so hurtful because a woman's crown is her hair. Okay? The hair was a big thing for me. That was a deal breaker. But my mom, she was not having it. She's like, you gotta stay. I begged, I cried. Boarding school. Let's talk about boarding school. So before I went to AIS, shout out to all my AIS people. I actually went to Ola Girls. And it's so funny because one of my AIS classmates was at Ola Girls too. Yvonne. Shout out to Yvonne if she's watching. My first boarding school experience was actually at Ola Girls in Cape Coast. Honey, that is when you see the real boarding school life. It's not like AIS with the Dada beat. No. I had to carry a bucket of water to take a shower, and the bucket was so heavy, filled with the water. By the time I got to my cubicle to take the shower, guess what? Half of my water is gone, sis. Half of the water is gone. There's no running waters in the tubs. They're showers. No, there's nothing like a shower. You have to go and fetch your water. By the time I would get there, half of my water would be missing. So I had to take my shower very wisely, shall I say. I had to be smart with my water. Oh my God, this is giving me a lot of memories right now. And then it was, what else? It was, the craziest thing was the food. I couldn't eat. Like, that was a by force diet. The food was disgusting. Lucky for me, I had a family member in Cape Coast that had a restaurant in Elmina, and she would bring me food because she knew that I was having a hard time. So then later on, my aunt came to be my savior for that moment and took me out of the school, and I ended up going to AIS. But while I was on my break, I did a lot. Let's talk about that. I always knew that I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I wanted to act because I think I'm a good actress. What do you think? Comment below. And I knew I wanted to act. I can sing and all that stuff. So I knew I wanted to do something, and I wanted to be in the industry of entertainment. So I did a couple of commercials, music videos, voiceovers. I did a voiceover for TV3 for Joanna Levahin. Anybody from Ghana who's watched that show, I was a part of the voiceovers. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I did a lot and it was fun. It was great. I mean, a high school girl making money, you know, outside of her parents sending money, you know, being able to take care and fend for myself. So that was exciting. So then I ended up going to AIS, and let's talk about that. As you can see, I'm smiling. So AIS is a mixed boarding school. They also do have people that come and go, so they don't live there, but I was living there, and of course I had to remain with cut hair, and I was not happy about that, but it is what it is. Lucky for me, I have a good texture of hair, so when it's wet it curls up and stuff, and people were hating on that in AIS. Yes, they were trying to make me look ugly, so they told someone to check if I was putting products in my hair. No, baby girl, it's water. Thank you. The day that I got to the boarding house, I was upset. Like, I was done. Like, I didn't want to be there. I ended up being a house 4 girl. Shout out to all my house 4 people. It was an experience. I met a group of lovely ladies, and I still talk to all of them today. Yeah, so that was nice. The first day of AIS was pretty interesting because the seniors in any school, they like to call the juniors to the room to come and do, like, I don't know what they would call it, kind of like messing with the juniors or something like that. I don't know what they call it here in America, but basically to tease me and show me that they're my seniors, right? Like, they could tell me what to do and blah blah blah. So they called me into the room and they asked me to, like, jump and do all this stuff. And you know, around that time, Shanae and all these people were out with all these little attitudes from these TV shows, and I would watch TV a lot back then. And they asked me to jump and do something crazy, and I just thought it was ridiculous. Like, how dare you stop me from unpacking my clothes to ask me to jump for you? Like, who do you think you are? So of course I'm coming with this American attitude, and they're like, oh, jump up and down, bark like a dog, for example. And I'm like, I'm sorry, my mother did not call me to come to this school to come and clown for you, okay? Maybe when I'm done and I'm bored, then maybe I'll do that. And I snap my fingers like this, and I walked out and they were like, hey! Hey! They were like screaming. And trust me, I walked out of the room and I can hear them making all this noise, and then it went downhill from that. I was like the target. Mind you, I'm already upset I'm in the school. I'm already upset I'm in freaking Ghana. I'm already feeling like I want to go back home. Every day I was at the phone booth. Like, if you're looking for Anastasia, she's at the phone booth making a call to her parents to come and get her. It was an experience, like something that I would never forget. And a rumor went around just like that. She's mean, she's disrespectful, she's rude. People didn't even want to talk to me in the beginning because they felt like I was so rude. The only people that dealt with me were my housemates. And that's why I will always cherish them. Later on, people got to realize that, I'm not really mean and I'm not really rude, but there were like unnecessary competition with the American Girl. Everybody knew the American Girl, the American Girl, the American Girl, you know what I mean? And it was hard, it was. But then at the end of the year, I kind of loved it. I let go and stopped going to the phone booth to tell my parents to come and collect me. And I actually gave the school a chance. After all the punishments that the seniors gave me, FYI, for scrubbing, I had to scrub the veranda, scrub this, scrub that. At one point, I protested and I did not take nobody's punishment anymore because it was too much. But then again, we all conformed and we were just all one happy family afterwards. And, it broke me. But then I realized that because of all the punishments that they were giving me, I am the best scrubber I can possibly be. Scrub a veranda, you best believe I'm going to scrub that junk to spick and span because they taught me that. So although they were punishing me and doing things to me that were mean, they also helped me, grow as a person and become a better individual that I am today. So thank you to AIS for that. Anybody who is being bullied, anybody who is going through something that is difficult at a time, you may not understand why you're in that moment, but when you grow and you get out of that and you sit back like how I'm doing now, you realize that there's a lot that you've learned from that. And with that, it's defined and shaped you to who you are today. So my message is to you, don't give up and don't lose hope. Don't forget to subscribe now. Take care. Bye.